Okay, next question. So a lug wrench is used to tighten a square head bolt. So this is a square head bolt, this one. Okay, and this is a tug wrench. So we see that two forces are applying to the tug wrench. So you need to find what is your body or what is your system. So I will consider this as a system. So you need to find the forces that are applying to the lug wrench. So if 250 Newton forces are applied to the wrench, so someone is applying 250 Newton by his hands, okay, maybe. So 250. So as I said, when you see 250 newtons opposite direction, line of action are in parallel, you know the distance, which is 700 millimeters. You need to find the moment and assume that you are watching in this direction. Okay, now assume that you are looking this way. So then everything in 2D dimension will look like this. For example, you see this one like this. So now you need to find the forces that are applying to the lug wrench. So the lug wrench, let us read the question. Determine the magnitude F of the equal forces exerted on the 4 contact points. So we have 4 contact points. You see these black dots? They are contact points. So the wrench is applying force in this way. According to the third law of Newton, the square head bolt is applying in the reverse directions, opposite directions. So we need to find out the forces that are applied to the wrench, not to the bolt, remember. So now all of these forces are equal. I mean, the magnitude are equal. So again, we have 2 forces. The distance is 25 millimeters. 2 forces again, this one and this one, 25 millimeters. So how much will be the moment for these ones? So if we assume that this is F, this is what we want to obtain. So F times 25, since it is counterclockwise, is always positive, so this will be positive, and these two also will be 25 times F. So we have 2 F times 25 millimeter, and make sure that you put 20 millimeter here. And again, as I said, for this one it was clockwise, which is minus 250 Newton times 700, and then you can obtain the F easily, which will be 3,500 Newton. And millimeter can be, and this is very important, I want to make sure that you learn these ones. When we have millimeter on both sides, you can just get rid of them like this. Okay, you don't need to say that, okay, milli means that 10 to the power of minus 3. Don't do this in the exam. You can just get rid of them in the static. This is the second method. You can just consider the point of O and you find the moment of each forces about this point. So for example, this one, the distance of this force vector from here is 25 divided by 2, which is 12.5 millimeter. So we have 4 of these, so the answer will be 4 times F times 12.5 millimeter. And for this one, again, you need to project this one on this plane, okay? Therefore, you might see something like this if you project it very well. Okay, you see something, project them on this plane, on the wall or whatever, so you will see something like this. Again, these are clockwise, so 250 newtons times this distance, which is 350 millimeters, and we have two of them, and again you can obtain F, which is 3500.